actual good content for the most part. He did let joystick people fight non-joystick people. Which was buns, if you ask me. The only time I fought in a VRB, I got put up against like an exploiting joysticker who was also debuting. And I quit in the 3rd round because it wasn't fun.
We ready?
Yeah. Somebody ping Galf.
Hello.
Hello, Go.
Mouthpiece is in, seconds out.
Didn't
Okay, get ready.
Dogs losing your mind.
Let's go.
Okay. Slove in the blue and white. Zoto Lord in the white and white.
Ooh, that's a nice uppercut.
I like PTC. I think it's good. Okay. That was a bit faster paced than I expected.
Yeah, it's not something that's Zoto's fault, but like a lot of his punches are not a lot of them. In that exchange, there was like a few that were like very short taps where they shouldn't be doing that much damage.
Yeah.
Like, something we just have to live with, unfortunately. Yeah.
Where he's not turning into them, but there's enough movement to trigger moderate body effort. He's like for 80. Okay. I'm gonna send out the code to the next. 2 fighters.
But they're probably also an awful ping.
Yeah, they are an awful ping. I do think Slow is standing too close though. He's giving Zoto the opportunity to throw those short punches. They do so much damage.
Oh, he landed. Yeah, I don't know if I'd necessarily say trend buff damage per se, just the differential's too wide.
Yeah, there wasn't a direct buff to damage. It's just the stuff that he changed made it easy again to get high damage in some situations.
That was slow. You didn't have to sign up. You had to hurry up.
Yeah, there were a lot of factors there. However, it is a fight. It's not a spar. If he wants to go for the TKO and Slove, for fair reasons or unfair reasons, can't defend himself. I will say I'm not a fan of a lot of the punching that Soto was doing there. But he's also not cheating. You know what I mean? You know that your short punches are gonna hit for 50 or 60, so you're comfortable throwing light, short shots in positions or situations
Because
where that necessarily wouldn't be rewarded if damage wasn't set up like that. It
if
doesn't
that was
look
you,
like your hips are turning.
yeah, we're just going based on what it looks like in
Yeah.
game.
What do you think it means when a shot is short? I am the Greek pantheon. Essentially, no.
Not necessarily.
When I say a punch is short, I'm specifically talking about the travel distance. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're arm punching. What it means is that your punch goes a short distance. You can turn your body and your hips into. I don't actually think Boots is here. He's also not responding. Cast. My friend. Yeah. MP, I didn't know that you would switch to room scale. Cast his joystick. I'm sure he would prefer if you fight him on joystick. Yeah. But yeah, Zoto. So when I say you throw a short punch, it's just like it's like a physics thing. It's not a like you are intentionally doing something that is like wrong. Like people use short punches in boxing. The difference is that in game, a short hook or a short jab or a short cross where you don't have the chance to fully put the momentum into the punch, even if you are using your hips, it can still do the same damage as a punch that has that full kinetic chain.
Or more.
Or more.
It's overly rewarded.
Yeah. Oh, he left. Of course.
It don't matter. It's on record.
It's streamed. He can come back and listen to my argument. I use a lot of short punches, especially on the inside. But they're also not the same as like a punch with its full traveling distance.
Oh, I definitely short punch
Yeah.
on the inside. I'm not gonna change my game for the.
Yeah. How are you guys feeling about PTC?
Getting there. It really feels good against people that actually like whatever.
Yeah. I think
Gamers, not so much.
Go ahead.
I said against gamers, not so much.
Yeah.
Teasers, whatever.
Yeah, I'm still kind of confused about the short punch thing. Because my understanding was that they had a system that adjusted for like distance traveled. But if they do, it doesn't seem to be working correctly.
Speed thing too. They said they did something about the speed thing, and that still is an issue.
Yeah. Well, I think that plays into like the short, because like a short punch right at the start is like fast, because you get the like twist or the snap like right there, and then as it travels, it slows down pretty quickly. At least for me.
Yeah, this isn't to be mean, but I don't think Zoto has the like background to know that he's putting all his weight into it like he thinks he is. So to him, he might be
Yeah.
putting a lot of effort into his punches, but effort is means to an end when you're punching, and it doesn't look like he's putting as much effort.
Yes. That's why
So
next
I don't
time
know
we
if it's
spar,
just
I'm
like a
gonna kick you.
defense mechanism or what.
I don't know. Maybe he's cranky. Maybe it's just like miscommunication. Because I mean, I asked
Yeah.
him, and he thinks, or he seems to think I'm saying he's like arm punching when I don't think he is.
Yeah, he's just offended. That's
Yeah. And now he left, so we can't actually talk to him. What a shame.
Yeah, until like again, it comes down to one of those things. Like we're only going off of what we can see, and until we see video, it does look like he's putting very little effort into his shots.
Okay, MP. I mean, like, I don't
I
like
mean, I look bad in some
mayonnaise.
of mine.
Does that mean mayonnaise is terrible? No. You gonna ride or die for mayonnaise because I don't like mayonnaise? Um, what's a bad?
Yo, it's good.
Yep.
We
Like
were
I'm like the game is going in right now. PTC feels a little bit better.
yeah.
Mhm.
I think damage feels off again because they updated stuff that makes like the fighting aspect of it better. Like
Yeah,
hitting feels more consistent, blocking feels more consistent, and
yep.
most people are bad at blocking, straight up. So
that circle back.
yeah, I think people are getting hit more, and now damage feels higher because of it. PTC is taking like 3 to 5 minutes for you to. I don't know, Jadon. I haven't
Yeah,
seen you block in a while. It could be you. It could be something you're doing. It could be the game. I'm not gonna speak on that unless I like watch it.
We'll see on your fight today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
yeah,
say a
but
lot of it's
the blocking feels I would say it was like 75%, 25%, a little bit off. Like there's still some like if you throw the control, you swing the controller a certain way, the shot will still get through with your hand being there, and you trying to still like out like catch the bicep, whatever to block it. It still kind of whips around and catches the person.
yeah. I've seen that even on straight punches. If you like flick it a specific way, it seems like it extends like a little further than it should. I don't know if that's
Yep.
just like a ping issue or if that's accidentally like taking advantage of the ping adjustment or just me misgauging distance. But yeah,
Do you are you on PTC MP?
Yeah,
Make
he's
sure
in.
it's been updated. You might have missed an update or something. I don't know. Yeah, I agree about that like controller aspect of blocking, and I think that's something that's always going to be weird. But
is NB in still?
It says he's in it ready on my side.
oh, he's saying he's not in on his end. Do you want to restart the lobby? See if that fixes it.
Yeah, it gets Yeah, me and Pester was just playing it, and the game just bugged out on us.
Yeah, PTC's been pretty buggy, like hosting and everything.
Join the same lobby, man.
We can try the same lobby.
Hmm.
Yeah, he should be coming back in, Ampy, so you should be able to stay in there. Just if he comes
Oh,
back.
he's in now.
Okay, cool. Are you still the owner?
No, I'm asking. He's in now.
He said he was in, yeah.
Maybe I just sound tired, Slove.
It says that lobby doesn't.
Oh, you left when it was empty. Rejoin. Or wait, you just said it doesn't exist. I fucking hate this. Excuse me.
Oh, are you bad talking?
Sounded like Boston. Yeah, that's bad. I think he's making a new lobby. New York. It's Ampy and cast. Spectator is being spectator. Yeah, shit like this pisses me off, and then I think about the card we just watched yesterday, the Usyk and Rico fight, where we sat there for 45 minutes waiting for a fight, and then we did it 3 more times. And
Yep.
I feel less bad. Late stoppage. Yeah, that situation was interesting.
Yeah, if you would have stopped it immediately, I think people still would have said it was early, but would have been as bad. And then if you stopped it later, then I think it would have been fine. It was just like the timing was weird, but it is what it is.
The whole like mouthpiece thing like fucked up the whole sequence.
Yep.
Okay. Cast in the orange and dark gray, I think. Forgive my color incompetence. Then you have Ampy in the green one.
Oh yeah, okay, they're joystick, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice
I think he would have. Hello. Rico was gassed. He had no proper defense if he couldn't get the clinch off. And Usyk, like, if the mouthpiece thing hadn't happened and he had the like 20 seconds at the end of the round that he should have had, I think he would have knocked him down again.
They also might be on slightly higher ping.
Both East Coast, they should be on 3.
Oh, okay. Then maybe it's just like a not joystick thing. He was like punching where he was and not at him.
Yeah.
Don't lie, Zedalog. We know this is you.
Who's in the green shorts?
Ampy.
One piece. Yeah.
MP.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now it seems like Zoto just is trying to counter punch. But he's getting hella damaged right now.
That's classic Soto Lloyd.
Yeah, see Zoto, your punches are short because your arms are short.
I'm liking Ampy's work at range.
Yeah, Ampy's a really good ranged fighter. I need to put him in some room scale matches now that he's playing room scale, but his distance management, even on joystick, is really good, especially for a joystick player.
It's cast, I think.
Yeah.
Oh wait, oh man, I ruined the joke. Damn it, my bad.
Damn you.
They're both playing joystick right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say that's why they're moving linear back and forth.
Yeah. You can see Ampy taking more consideration into cutting the angles that he can, though.
Yep.
Moving inside his area, I think, as well.
It is being recorded, so.
Yeah, but
They got rid of auto turn.
I think it's. I don't think so. I just think. I mean, we're not allowing it, but I think it's still in the game.
Yeah. Oh. Oh shit. Kitty, come here. I was like stretching, and I just punched my cat in the face. Come
No.
here, kitty. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think Ampy's doing good at keeping the range. Cast, I think, needs to close the distance a little bit more before he starts throwing.
Yeah. I want to see Cast level change as well. Try and work his way into the body,
Seconds out.
not just come straight on like he is.
Okay, get ready. Fight!
Yeah, most of my recommendations would involve, like, room scale.
Yeah,
So-
it's harder to commentate and give advice on the joystick fights. I think this is actually Cast's first league fight in a pretty long time. So, to his credit, he's doing well. I would not be doing Philly shot here, though. He's done a really good job of keeping both of these movements so far.
That's right. He keeps missing his opportunity to land. Nice body work.
Better not to knock down here because finish moves are
Good go. Use the ring to rest up. You don't have to force the action if you're hurt.
Yeah, it's so hard to commentate on joystick because it's just more they in and out fighting.
Yeah. As far as joystick goes, Ampy's doing a pretty good job mixing it up. He's doing the sort of body head or level changing that I want to see from Cass as a shoulder fighter.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a good angle. You need to be repeating that cast. Cast's guard is way too low against a much taller fighter. Yeah, that was bound to happen.
Better than live.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's slowly getting in the right direction.
Yeah, I'll take like a small step forward as opposed to just same thing over and over again. I'm doing good. How are you? Also, what do you guys think Cass needs to do?
Once he works his way in, he has to stay there, try to make the best of it.
Yeah.
He keeps letting Ampy dictate everything. So Ampy comes in, gets his work off, steps back, and then Cass tries to get his work in, and then it's already too late, and then Ampy goes back in. So it's like, ideally he would try to push Ampy back or circle out when he's on the ropes to get Ampy now back on the ropes and try to keep him there. But
Mouthpiece is in, seconds out.
yeah, I think just speed-wise and reach-wise, he's kind of outmatched. So he kind of has to make up for it by smothering and being more defensively sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I'm seeing now is MP's got to try. Cass needs to try to back him up. You know, MP is doing all the aggression. He's just backing up to the ropes. So now Cass needs to just come forward, see if he can get some work done forward.
He's coming forward now, but he's losing those trades.
Yeah, he's getting tattooed.
He comes in and he goes back out. He's like stepping back
like
with his punches, and he's getting counted for it.
Yep. He's giving it right back to punching range, and then he just suffered for it.
You okay? Okay, ready? Let's fight.
He just keeps going in and out, but hey, that's the tales of joystick.
I think one of the major differences here that's giving Ampy much more opportunity is Ampy seems to be like actually moving and walking around in his circle as much as he can. And I think Cass is just, for the most part, using the joystick, aside from those like almost pendulum style like load ups. See? When you use your footwork more as much as you can, Cass, you're seeing better results.
But if you watch Cass's work, like that was like the first punch that he actually threw first. All of his work is just coming off of MP throwing at him first. Now he's utilizing the grab, but what he was just doing is just trying to work off of what MP was doing.
Yeah, this has entirely been at Ampy's pace, even when Cass was pushing in.
Right there, yep. Work.
Right there, he just got caught with another. Yeah, he was getting caught with those left hooks. Crazy.
Crane up top, go to the bottom. Do the opposite. There are too many people. We don't need 6 people on the tape. Oh. Ooh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you ready? Let's go.
Go out on your VR shield, Cast.
Now we ain't got no more. We don't need no. We have no more room for commentators. There's no way VR boxing is more stamina than regular boxing. That's ludicrous. People sitting there just throwing throwing a whole bunch of haymakers, of course.
Bro. What the fuck?
I'm gonna put it this way: if VR boxing is more tiring than in real life boxing, change gyms immediately.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
To be fair, I like had taken a month or two off, but like sparring Golf, I gassed out in like 2 rounds. Maybe like 3 if we're counting that we were skipping breaks and just continuing to go, but totally different. If you're getting drained after 1 round, it's probably just your lack of cardio control, to be honest. Or you're completely out of shape. You smoke a lot? There you go.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll definitely do it. Smoking in 2026. Damn.
Okay. Lazy Gamer apparently is not even home right now, even though he signed up. And he said he would be home in 20 minutes in 6 minutes ago. And he's supposed to fight right now. That's crazy.
Jordan said he can fight.
Jordan said he could fight. Okay.
Unless you say jump on commentary. I don't. He just said jump in, so I actually don't know what he.
Yeah, I wanted to get him to come up and get some commentary practice. Would anyone like to replace Lazy Gamer against Nick Diaz?
No.
I don't usually have people that are fighting commentate when they are going to fight on the same card. It's on YouTube, Impy, so it's recorded. No, Trent. I'm surprised I haven't banned you, to be honest.
Yeah, Trent's not allowed to fight after his performance in the NA versus EU. Definitely
Are you
wasn't
home,
clean.
Lazy Gamer? Because I'm not going to give you 5 minutes. If you're not ready to go in like 2, I'm just going to cancel the fight and move on. We're already like running 20 minutes behind.
I can sit down if you want to bring Jordan up or like talk less.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
No. What the fuck?
He's not expanding on his.
Okay.
Who's fighting next? And is it gonna be joystick or room scale?
We are moving on past Lazy Gamer to Quern, who I don't really remember how they fight versus Tomato. Will be on room scale.
Lazy gamer living up to his name, huh?
Pretty much.
Tomato will fight clean, and it'll be room scale. If he's here, because like everyone else who signed up.
Be back. Walk soon.
I'm
Put Karn against Nate right away.
corn against tomato. That's what we're gonna try and get in now. I also don't know if tomato is here.
That's all I was saying. If Nate is he not here either?
I'm gonna give
Or
it like
ban them all.
a minute for him to respond. I am incredibly frustrated by the like sign up and don't show up thing.
Yeah.
Yes, it's kind of disrespectful at this point.
Yeah, I almost did that on another card, and I felt like an asshole, and then I had to like sprint to my car and drive home because I was off an hour.
Yeah,
I
I mean
still
it's
made it in
like
time, but
it's like one thing if you say something, I won't be like too mad, but
yeah,
4 different people not saying anything and not showing up, and then a 5th person not showing up but still saying something. It's crazy.
yeah, I wouldn't put him on another card in the foreseeable future.
No.
At all.
Tomato not showing up though is a weird one because Tomato like almost always shows up. Like all he does is play and play in leagues.
Yeah.
So that one's a little surprising. Unless there's another league going on right now that he's
Yeah, that's the
someone's
other thing.
fight.
People like double booking.
I mean, all the leagues I'm in, I don't see anyone having fights today, but I'm not even in all of them.
I know UVA was doing something. I don't know where Smoke is either. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize they finished. But yeah, there shouldn't have been any crossover. Hear me out. Hello World and Jadon, 12 rounds instead of 8.
Wow.
And we just send it.
Yeah, I just want to get a good fight where I can commentate. It seems like I haven't commentated a good fight in a while.
I think is Hello World in shape? I haven't seen him in a
Hello
while.
World in shape. And he'll figure it
Is he
out.
gonna die in 12 rounds?
He just said, fuck it.
Okay,
So,
that's the attitude. Oh yeah, I love 12 rounders. I haven't done one in a while actually. I need to do it.
Quern, actually, here's what we're gonna do. Quern and Slove, 8 rounds. Jaded and Hello World, 12 rounds. After Quern and Slove. I'll get you in next time, Bodhi.
You can have Bodhi beat up DJ. DJ's looking for a spar.
No. So, Quern, you already have the code. Get up in here. If Smoke hasn't responded yet, when I've pinged him like 4 times, he's not gonna respond or show up. Slove, you already have the code. get up on in here.
It would be the first time Smoke disappointed me.
Code not working. Oh, you had the old one. My bad. My bad. I'm sending you the new one right now.
He saw what you did to Bloob and was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Bodhi, I have no idea how Corn fights. So, in my mind, you are more of a threat than Slove. So I'm trying to give Corn more of a fair share. I don't know what I'm okay means in this context. I'm assuming it means you're like an okay player. But
So I got 3 people in the.
Lazy Gamer. Get him out of there if he's in there.
Yes, he has a picture showing that he's in.
Yeah.
Slow and Corn. 8 round.
Yes, please. Sorry, I'm keeping you on your toes because they're keeping me on my toes. But we make it work.
I don't know. I think me and Jinx 12 rounder was pretty. It's gonna be pretty hard to beat. Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't think that's a hot take, Jack. I agree.
Yeah, that's like a slightly cool take.
Yeah. Even Smoke is saying that he's like washed now.
Seconds out.
To his credit.
Okay, ready? Box
Okay.
on.
Slow returning in the white and blue. Corn in the gray, black, and Puma.
Oh, they coming. They coming out the gate swinging.
He just got KO'd. He woke up and was like, I'm getting back in the ring.
We're back to like the 1920s.
That old school.
He got knocked out. Get back in there.
That was a whole fight ago.
He woke up. He knew who he was. It was good enough.
These newfangled doctors don't know a damn thing about fighting. CTE is made up.
Slow was in the light shorts.
White and blue, yeah. All cap.
He's actually pressing the fight pretty good.
Yeah. I think he's warmed up after those 3 rounds earlier.
So by how technical, just how they throw their punches and how they move. Like punch tight, like changing levels. So someone's like headhunting with all hits. Yeah. Someone who works behind the jab, takes angles. I would say it's technical.
The reactivity and the consideration they give to their opponents.
Ooh, that's nice body
Oh,
shot. And then came over top. That was beautiful.
I was just about to say, Slow for the taller fighter, he getting way too close.
Yeah. It's the same
He's
issue
getting
that
caught.
he was having.
Let's go.
In the other fight. I got distracted by Eddie sending me a paragraph about Romania.
There you go. We're behind the jab.
Yeah.
Now he's trying to use a jab. He's switching stances, southpaw. But he's still getting in too close, getting countered.
Oh,
Look at that.
Good.
great.
Look at that slip. Look at that defense on the inside. He got caught exiting out though. That's one thing you don't do. You either go around the sides, you don't exit straight back out.
jinxed it. I was gonna say we're seeing more of a measured approach from Slow. He seems to look like one now.
Slow is getting lit up right now. Oh, his damage bar went down. Okay. Oh, he returned the favor. He's understanding the distance a little bit better.
Yeah. Looking at this now, Slove needs to 1 step back and 2 utilize his reach advantage. This is 8 Hello World, then you'll be up after. So you got 7 more rounds to go until you fight.
I like to see Slope use some feints a little bit. Buy him some time.
That too, yeah. Slove, use the 1-2 as well. You're going like 1-3, 1-3. The cross would help you out here.
Yeah, the reason why Slove's hooks aren't hook spam is because he's actually putting effort into his hooks, unlike
Seconds out.
the people that have put no effort hooks that hit for 60 damage. Like, I'm fine if Slove does damage. I was also fine if Void did damage, throwing his whole body into it. People love tapping you with just turning their hand over, don't deserve damage.
Slove's got to stop chasing too with his punches. When he starts weaving and dipping underneath all those punches, Slove's got to stop punching and change positions. He just keeps throwing. He keeps weaving and dodging. He just keeps throwing, so leaving him open for counters.
He's weaving and dodging with his punches when he should be doing it after.
I will say Slove is looking a lot better than when he first got on the scene.
Oh, yeah.
He would lunge a lot and get like stuck and get eat a few punches. Now he's at least a bit more mindful of where his feet are and understanding the range a little bit better. Though he's still crowding himself, but
Yeah.
Progress is progress.
Switching stances to move left and right. Kern can read that. He can catch him because he's throwing nothing when he's switching stances.
He's kind of already doing it when he comes in. 'Cause he's made the read that when Slope steps in with the jab, it's gonna be
Good combination.
Yeah, I think he's in punishment for sure, so he's definitely doesn't want to eat anything.
He's catching him. He got his timing down. He's catching him when he comes in. That's why Slow got to start using his feints because Hearn got his timing down. But he can't feint like he's scared. He's feinting like he's scared. Watch when he's doing that little probing jab.
That's because he's in here.
And he's got to bring his hands back to his face.
Oh, yeah, okay.
A lot of bow and arrow punches. Look at that. After he throws that jab, look where his hands go. That's why he's getting counted. Beautiful jab.
Nice counter right there.
Yep, nice counter right there. Slover's again making that mistake of jumping in. Kern catching him, coming in, got his timing down.
What do you think took that round?
I think
Kern won that one too.
The only reason I'm on the fence about that is because when Slow did land, it was terrible.
Yeah.
Like it was high end.
Yeah. I want to say Quern by like 200 damage.
Yeah, I'll say about that 150, 200, because he was doing a lot of damage with slow. I think slow gave it away at the end of the round right there.
Mouthpiece is in. Seconds out. Okay, ready? Box on.
Caught him coming in again. Stiff jab. It's hard for slow to read Kern's jab because it's coming down from the hip. That's when that's when you fall asleep and you don't see it. So that's why he's hitting him with it. Another one. He's got to stop lunging in because Kern is taking advantage of that. Like Kern is not even trying to counterpunch him. Now, off of missing shots, he's just waiting for him to come in. Just to fire like that.
Yeah, his jab was nice when he was in conventional stance. I think it was a better jab than when he was in southpaw, because he mostly does it.
Look what Kern's doing to him right now. He's just catching and shooting right now.
I think he's kind of hit that point of comfortability where he doesn't feel like he needs to do anything more.
Yep.
Yeah, especially if it's an 8-rounder and you haven't been actively doing 8-rounders. I don't know if he does or not. You might as well conserve your energy.
Kern has the faster hands, and he's beating him to the punch.
I would have rather body shot and put him down. A little jab at the end.
Let's fight.
No, there we go. Yeah, try to change level, or like Bad had mentioned before, like feinting doesn't always have to be feigning a punch. You can just be feigning a step in or step out. You just gotta do something to throw off Horn's tempo, because he, again, like you already said, he's just catching and shooting, waiting for Slope to throw, and then hitting him with 2 more punches.
Yeah, even guys who are doing pretty susceptible to stuff in the face.
I think I'd feint the jab and throw that rear uppercut that he got, because it's been landing.
Oh yeah, it's been landing for big damage too. I think for one it was like 65.
Look, another catch and shoot for big hook damage.
I mean, why change? If it's working for him, why change?
Yep.
But he does have to be careful when he gets in that range that he was just in with those
Look at that.
Slow lands are big. I like that. He fainted down like he was going to go to the body.
I think this is
He's
a pretty
running.
good representation of the slower fights rotations instead of pretty monster.
He's wearing them out with that right hook. And you can't get mad at Kern for throwing that right hook short like that, because Slow is right there to be countered for it.
Yeah.
If I'm Slow right now, let's see if I can change the rhythm and the timing up a little bit, because right now Kern got his timing down.
Might sound a little unorthodox, but I would switch stances a little bit more if I was Slow to try and change that rhythm up.
Okay, get ready. Fight.
Yeah, that can work. I think he was better in southpaw, at least at range, like off the jab. Not southpaw, sorry, conventional stance. His jab was coming off quicker and more range on it.
That was a count. Counter set.
Yeah, he tried to change the rhythm by going faster. So that's a recipe for disaster right there.
Mars.
Yeah. Bodhi, if you're still here.
Mm.
I think.
He's just punching him in between the punches now. Watch this. Slow punches. Good slip. Step around. Look at that.
He just ate 2 and landed 2.
Yep. Landed 2.
Ooh, that was
Uh-oh,
nice.
they both getting damaged now. Oh, they dropped.
Oh, I think it's just
Tied
missed.
here and trading with him when he doesn't have to.
Now they just trading in the center. There's the faster hands always wins.
Yeah, I will say though, with this DTC, outside of the Zoto fight, the pace has been good. There have been like knockdowns that look like, oh, that came from nowhere. Like we see the build up to these knockdowns. It also helps with the numbers and the bars, but these knockdowns make more sense than they have in previous versions.
Well, what I like to see Kern do is after he catches and shoots, move his head off the center line. Because he catches and shoots beautifully, but he gets caught right back.
That's a fundamental that a lot of players are missing.
Right there. Beautiful combination. If he would have rolled that and got another counter, he probably did higher damage.
Yeah, he's doing like the first step good and the second step good, and then there's that third little addition.
Yeah, I think Corint's getting tired.
See, with this game too, like, because you can still hit from awkward positions, like you literally have to get out of position. And it's not like real boxing where you can just take a sharp angle and then be out of the way. You can still angle your controller a certain way and does damage.
That's one of my least favorite things is when you're out, but then they like turn and somehow their controller, like the glove barely touches you and you die.
Yeah.
Like, short hooks are already too strong, and the fact that you can just turn when you miss to land.
Yeah.
That's why the seatbelt punch is so strong, because it has such a wide range where it can land.
Especially when they're just square doing it, and that's why they can turn.
Yep. Alright, so Corin looked like he was slowing down to me that round. And he was kind of sticking around longer than he needed to.
Yeah.
And so he was getting tagged up a bit.
See,
he was still doing the better work, getting more counters. But he definitely looked a bit slower that round. So it's up to Slove if he can keep up his energy, and
he might be able to
I think he needs several knockdowns or a knockout to win.
Yeah, I don't think Slove has what it takes to turn it around.
It just depends on how gassed Corin is. He's noticeably.
Yeah, he's not doing much work, but he's still doing big damage.
Yeah, it's that counters. We get on over top of his jab.
Yep. Because Slove is not bringing back his hands. Look at that. Now he's going back to timing. Oh, good work.
Yeah,
good work.
Came back up.
Came back up, yep.
So it's got him hurt.
Fern is hurt right now. But he just dropped that bar by catching. Oh, nope. Here it goes. Slow feels it. He's got to do the work on the outside because there it is.
They just completely traded positions there because Quern was slipping off slow shots.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sometimes you could do that, but that's not advised to eat 6 punches.
See, like, look what Slove is doing too. He's punching, but he's what they call, like, he's just leaving it out there. Watch.
Yeah, Quern's getting sloppy with the defense, though.
Yeah, he's taking pictures. Look, but he's getting sloppy with the defense, but it doesn't even matter because the way Slove is throwing punches, his one counter is doing so much damage to him.
Yep.
See, like that? Like, boom, he just... Slove's got to stop throwing these combinations recklessly without a plan.
I like that you can see that Slove is a beginner, and I say that with no ill intent. You've also
Great shot right there.
Yeah, he's dropping his hand.
Yeah.
But you can also see that like he's putting his body into it.
Look at this work. Look at this work. Stab to the body. Ugh.
Oh yeah, Quern's tired.
I think they both are.
Yeah. Watch the sigh of relief after he knocks him down.
I mean, to be real though, that's why pressure fighting does work in professionals. If you get somebody in your pressure fighter for 6 rounds and someone's standing in front of you, pushing you back, yeah, it works. I mean, that's why you get gold medalists that lose to some guy with like 5 losses who's just there to get hit. It happens literally all the time.
Yeah.
Not today, not for us at least. I like that sweater. Can I buy one?
Is that Oscar De La Hoya in the crowd?
Of course it is.
Yep. He's wearing the TCL sweater.
Golden Boy promotion.
Seconds out.
Where's Turkey Al Sheik? Turkey Al Sheik in the building?
We don't.
Let's go.
Yeah, not for this one.
Never mind. Let me. Anyways,
Don't go there.
All right, let's see if Slove can keep it up. Because yeah, Quern is getting hit a lot. He's not returning as much as quickly, at least.
Slove is just trying to figure out a punch that's going to do high damage right now.
Yeah.
He's throwing uppercuts. He's throwing the kitchen sink at him right now. He's like, he is not getting the same amount of damage as Quern is getting, but it's because he's in his punching range. There he is.
If it's off of it, that's actually a good angle for him to take.
Here comes another knockdown.
Slove is doing what he's doing, but at like a step backwards, just that much extra distance for himself. He'll probably be beating Quern in terms of damage. Stuffing his own punches.
It just seems like the move in too for a taller fighter. He's getting damaged a lot. But he's still fighting though, so give him credit. He's not giving up. He's taking punishment on the way in.
Yes, Slove's got a lot of grit.
6, he looks like on the middle.
Oh, that was nice.
He got it there, but he was
He
getting
got
hit.
greedy. Yeah,
It's,
he got greedy now. Camped out.
6. I'm gonna send you the code next round.
Yeah, he got caught. He got caught with his hands down.
Yep.
Slove, if you can hear me, he's tired.
So slow. The Slove will fight through it.
Oh
Still don't care.
Oh, about to go down again. Oh, there it is.
Maybe I'll send you that code right now.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Slovis doesn't recognize the level changes either. What Kern is doing, he's changing levels and coming up with
Let's go.
hooks, coming up with right hands and slipping his punches. Like, look, oh man, you might see a TKO, fellas. How much time left in the round?
40 seconds.
40 seconds.
Good roll.
Over my dead body.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, that's it. There it is.
Okay.
Catching him in between the punches. He's letting him open up, and then he's just saying, "Bing." Down goes Frazier.
Wow,
Down
that's
goes Frazier.
fish. Have you seen this fish?
I actually missed it. I was sending them the code. What's going on?
Bing is using unclean language. He doesn't get the clean roll.
Better watch how you're talking to Gal for Bing.
Closer than I thought.
Can we see the damage real quick? Okay, yeah. You were right. I was right too. Like 200, 100 damage most of the rounds.
Yeah, it was close. I just felt like the
Took the
adjustment
fourth.
was-
He did take the fourth. Jank, what were you saying?
No, I felt like it was a close fight, but sometimes when the adjustment gets made, with some of those adjustments, it doesn't take long for it to see itself through. I feel like that's what happened there.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice seeing people fight 7, 8 round fights. I think we were 1 round short of 8 rounds. So, but it's
He
still.
went down right at the end of the 7th, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you could see throughout the fight, like the way they made some adjustments. Some didn't stick, but they tried. But I think fighting through being tired, that's something. I don't know. It's fun. It's fun to watch, if that makes any sense, because you can see how people will try to adjust when they're exhausted.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm more invested if I see somebody struggling. I'm gonna pull you up on stage, Jadon, and then you can just have your cam going like that. That way we can look at it while you're fighting.
Yeah, they need to update this Discord video, like the viewer, so I
Dude,
can drag one person over or something. Yeah.
It's been like this for like 3 years now, ever since they added it in. And it's dog shit.
Somehow
Yeah, but to what you guys were saying about adjustments, I feel like especially in the 3-round fights, you just don't get enough to notice how people adjust to fights. So anything more than that, I feel like it's way more of a fight. Definitely have less to say about the 3-round fights.
Yeah. Someone should do a joystick cam fight.
No, thank you, Jordan. No, thank you.
A joystick cam fight? Nah. I'll quit the league.
Yeah, zoom
You heard it. I can't do that
on
shit.
the thumb move.
Your mic's not working very well, Jake.
Yeah, you sound like you're like 13 feet away.
My bad.
That sounds perfect.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, I was gonna say you just have to zoom in on their thumbs when they're doing a joystick cam fight.
See the footwork. Well, look at that thumb work right there. It's working.
Oh
Hearing
man,
people
he's
say
bringing
that
it back and
behind-
then forward at the perfect time.
Haven't seen Hello World fight in a while. Let's see if he has changed his fighting style at all.
I feel like he's one of those guys that can benefit a lot from playing at their range. So we'll see if they're, especially with this latest version. So I want to see if he actually does that.
Damn. I can't get it like set up the way I want to. It's streamed live, so if you go to the live stream, you can like go back in time and watch your recording right now. I have a pretty big backlog, but I'm gonna be uploading like each individual fight as its own video as well, sometime in the next 2 to 3 business years.
Business decades.
Yeah. Trent, shouldn't you be working on the game? What are you doing here?
Yeah, it's not an Australian holiday. It's just an American holiday.
Trina's sitting here thinking of how to give Galfus power.
I knew it.
That's because Trent's a D1 hater.
Oh, not as much of a height difference as I thought. For whatever reason, I thought there was would be a bigger difference.
I think Hell's like 6'2", Jaden's like 6'1", or something like that.
Yeah, the zoom on Jadon's camera isn't helpful.
Yeah. To be fair, it's like it's pretty hard to get like a phone camera.
Oh no, for sure. Trust me. Yeah, I've been working on something, and it's annoying using a phone camera.
Mine's on a telescopic tripod.
So you get one of those.
Yeah, I have one that's pretty nice. It costs like $20. If you want, I can find the Amazon link and send you it.
Yeah.
You got the
Check it out.
remote.
Yeah, there's a remote on it, yeah. I never use the remote, I always just edit out me walking over and turning it on and walking away.
I used to clean my gutters.
So you use it to clean up gutters.
Yeah. Well, I don't have to get on the roof. I can just put the camera up there and look. See if it's cleaner.
Yeah, Hello World's having a hard time getting around Jaden's defense. Yeah, seeing him jab to the body and come up top, I think will help him out there. Yeah.
Jaden's doing
Yeah.
really good capitalization on Hello World's guard being on his chin. Just using the jab.
Hello World has always been one of those guys that benefited more on you being more active. But if you wait for them to come in, It shows a little bit more potential.
That was a cross to an uppercut. That looked nice.
Rolled into it. I would have said it was pretty close until that.
Until that sequence, yeah.
I think a lot of Hello World's work was getting stuffed. Yeah, moving out and like changing levels, trying to draw Jaden's defense.
Yeah.
I think
he needs to adjust his distance management moving forward.
Yeah, I think he could capitalize a lot on trying to draw out Jaden's defensive movements and capitalizing on those by feinting and using more
Okay, ready?
footwork, I guess offensive footwork to draw that out.
To go to the bottom.
Jaden's understanding.
Oh,
Okay. I take it back.
Commentary curse.
that time.
Okay. Ready? Box.
Watching Jaden's cam, I can see why he doesn't like body. He says the body shots don't work.
based on where his elbows were.
Look how high his arms are. His elbows aren't tucked.
Yeah, when he goes to the body, he doesn't lower his base. He just throws lower.
Yep. He doesn't bend his knees. Now he's trying to tuck his elbows because maybe he's listening, but look, he doesn't return his elbows to his body. Look how high his heart. Look how he exposes his body. That's why he doesn't like body shots. See how high his arms are? Look at how high his arms are.
That matches his character pretty well.
I was just about to say, you can see it on the character.
You can see, yeah. Look, I called it when I fought him. I was like, yeah, he doesn't like body shots because none of his arms is high.
I think for him,
Yeah, Hello World has to exploit it better.
Yeah.
He's trying to trade too close at range. He needs to try to create the space. Because in this case, Jaden doesn't really have to worry about body shots with the way Hello World is throwing. He can have a higher guard because he's shorter, and then Hello World has to try to get under it. But he's not creating the space to do it, so Jaden can just come in and smother Hello World.
He's doing a great job of staying just underneath him to where he has the edge in head and body shots at this point.
Yeah, if you're going to fight somebody taller and on the inside, that's how you got to do it.
He has the range and the timing right now.
Hello World's trying to sneak in those jab feints.
Jaden cool with riding this around.
Stop fighting.
Great work from him all around this round. He's found the sweet spot. It's going to be on Hello World to adjust. I think he just needs to bend his knees a little bit more, defend his body, and realize whenever Jaden's going low that he's not fully committing to that, and you can catch him on the way in.
Yeah. He needs to raise his guard a little bit too. That's one of the reasons why the jab keeps sneaking in.
Yeah, just footwork and distance management.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you can sit at the end of someone's punches, even if they have more range than you, like you can decide when to go in or not. Like you can bait them out and then go in right after, or you can feint the step in and then go in at an angle. Like even if someone has more reach than you, doesn't necessarily mean they're going to have the ability to land first, just because in theory they should. A lot of tall fighters fight short. I don't know how big their room scale is. I mean, he's fighting inside Jaden. He usually fight, or at least his bigger room scale is usually when he's in a garage.
Yeah.
So that might not be helping Hello World out very much.
It looks, I'd say, like medium-sized.
Yeah, it's definitely not tiny. But yeah, in this situation where
Compared to
Hello
his
World,
garage was a lot smaller.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know Hello World's size. He might have a smaller room scale too. So I don't know who's the limiting factor.
I think he usually has a medium room scale. I know for sure it's smaller than mine.
Right there, Hello World should be taking a step back and then pushing back with his straights as he's backing up.
Yep, exactly what I was going to say. If I'm Hello World, I would crouch a little bit more, but I would be throwing way more straights, trying to keep my distance.
Not yet, Corin. Someday. Yeah, like here, he could be jabbing. Hello World's shortening his own work.
Yeah, he's not working off the jab or nothing. He's just waiting to get inside, and he's getting countered. You like that?
Like right here, yeah, that's his range. Now you're
Jaden was just waiting for him to come inside and just peck away.
Yeah, that's actually a big size. Sorry.
Yeah, when you're the taller guy and you're letting the other guy fight at their range, you're creating twice as much work for yourself.
Can't drop your hands on exit like that.
Yeah, Jaden has a decent guard, but there's a lot of ways to get around it. It's mostly a high guard, and it's harder in game to some extent, but like you can smother someone's work if they have a high guard, put their forearm on their glove, go to the body, like pull their glove, because you can do that now. There's stuff you can do.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to be beating a dead horse here for a little bit until people realize what a guy like Blickham is bringing to the table. But the step in, throw, pivot, throw is going to be a lot of the work you have to do on the inside there if you just do that before you start throwing.
What I can tell, the play space is like narrow.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
It looks long, it's kind of narrow.
But it's like exceptionally long. It looks like because he's going like damn near to the ropes, but then they're only going just past the TCL logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that big of a room scale. It's probably like 6x6, maybe.
Yeah. Hello World is landing more. He's also kind of staying a little too long and
eating more.
Yeah, keeping his hands down. Yeah, It's tough if you haven't played in a while and you're coming back and you're fighting someone that's like pressuring you,
Going ready.
and you're not gonna have that physical.
Okay.
You're not gonna have that like mental like on how to remember to keep somebody away from you. If that makes sense. I mean, if you have that IRL experience where you know, like, oh, I can't get hit here, it's dangerous. That's one thing. But if you just VR, you have to kind of relearn that spacing.
Three in there.
This fight is a game of inches, and I think Jaden's doing a little bit of a better job of understanding his distance at this point.
You can see him right when Hello World's about to fire off. Jaden will often take a little step back.
Yep.
Right there, create that space.
Yeah, Hello World's got to start using fates to get Jaden to jump into something. Right now, Jaden.
Reason.
Yeah.
His punishment's high, so he might be able to get a knockdown or something to get it closer.
Needs to set up a good sequence at this point. I don't think he's going to get it off of the blitz. Needs to be reading what Jaden's trying to do and countering off of that.
Yeah, so this is like his best minute he's been working that range at least.
If Hello World is paying attention, Jaden doesn't vary his jab whatsoever. He goes the same cadence on his jab. It's just a sneaky jab, so he's just got to time it. Got to flip it.
Yeah, I like that one.
If I'm Hello World, I'll be hitting pretty much any sequence on body shot. Kind of like how Galp does.
He hurt you.
I mean, I don't mean to give this away for Jaden, but it seems like when he does throw that jab, it's on the third of every beat. You know, he pop, 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 and then he throws the jab there. So
Yep.
if Jordan's able to time down the second or the fourth after he slips the jab, he's going to get him every time. But I don't think he's caught on to that yet.
There he is. He caught it. He's got the timing down. He sees it. He's got to measure it. That last one, he just caught the rhythm of it because it's just what you're saying. Pop, 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 jab. Pop, 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 jab. It's not.
Yeah. We'll see now if it's a little bit too late to capitalize on it. But if he's setting off sequences on that, I think it's a little bit late in the game for Jaden to adjust to that. He'll have to do something big off of those sequences. So it's in his hands now.
What do you guys have the score at right now?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Jaden has pretty much every round except maybe one. I think Hello World's starting to do more better work. I think when he was at range this last round and he was peppering the shots at range, he was doing good. And then I don't know if it's the play space being narrow. He got to a point where he just stood in front of him too close. But if he just throws non-committal punches just to open something up at this range, because he can land at this range, and then work off that, I think it'll be easier for him.
I agree. I think Jaden's up, but I do see Hello World starting to catch on to some stuff. It's just a matter of if it's too little too late, or if he's got time to capitalize on it.
Can't capitalize doing that.
That is good advice, Bryn. That's something I tell everyone all the time. But yeah, I agree. Smaller steps. keep your balance, pivots. The biggest mistake most people make is, especially if you're new and you're trying to escape, you just move too far too fast, and then you leave yourself off balance.
Oh, good head body work by Jaden. Jaden opening up the can of whoop ass right now.
This is
it's a game of inches, and a lot of time your adjustments have to be inches, which is hard to do. So if you see something, your instinct is to go after it, but sometimes you just have to adjust your distance by just a tiny bit. That's hard to do. It takes discipline and practice.
Yep, he just had a good series there, and he got him in deep punishment, but then kind of is letting him recover. Oh, right there, got another two. Oh, there we go.
Hello World now is just trying to get a big shot, try to change this around.
In at least one or two sequences, he was trying to catch and throw in between Jaden's punches, and he did land two on that last one. But yeah, Jaden's just doing a better job when he gets close of shutting him down. You're close, body.
Jaden has good hand discipline.
Yeah, he's recognizing that he's ahead and he doesn't need to take as many risks. Whereas Hello World needs to be taking risk here, but it's also hard to just tell him that whenever he's getting knocked down.
Yeah, it was he just did a jab to the body, came up top, and then landed two. That was nice. He's having Hello World's not like getting completely shut out. He's like losing most rounds, but he is putting in a valiant effort, and he is doing new stuff. Jaden's just adapting to it, but he is landing in between Jaden's punches. There, he was landing at range a little bit better. He landed that body shot, came up top. It's just you have to keep mixing it in. Like you can feint once, but like if you feint once, feint a sidestep, and then throw a jab, and then do something else off of that. Like if you keep it guessing, because me and NFTG have talked about this like in detail, but like feinting is not, it's like infinite. You can feint everything, you can set up everything. It just comes down to execution and what you can get your opponent to believe, and then you can set yourself up for the big shots. Hello World, if you can, like at range, he's landing, keep peppering him up with that, and then feint something, and then come in, go to the body, exit. Like there's some stuff you can do. It just depends on how tired you are and like how good your feet are. But narrow room scale, you have someone pressuring you right in front of you, it can be harder.
I'm gonna keep it real. I haven't seen Hello World. He's probably because of the rust. I haven't seen him like duck a shot or slip a shot. He's just fighting really, really tall.
He was trying to in that last round.
Yeah.
Jaden's just
At this point,
on all his movements.
Yeah, and it's
Exactly.
really like instinctual, like it's dialed in.
the pressure is off of Jaden right now, and all the pressure's on Hello World. And he's at the point where it's too late to turn around on the judges. You have to find something that he's faltering on and capitalize on that quickly for 3 knockdowns before he can adjust to that. And that is a tall order.
Yeah, he don't not just capitalize, he needs to exploit it. It's it to the fullest, turn his fight around.
Yeah, I want to see that body jab again. It looked good that last run. He got body jabbed and then came up with the cross up top and then landed 2 hooks. They're right there. He just landed it for free. Right there. Yep. You just got to keep. Now you can start feinting it if he knows it's going to come, and then you can set up something up top. Perfect. There we go.
Even in a loss, yeah, I'd like to see him sell out right here to look for something to capitalize.
Ooh, there we go. Yep.
Because he can't skate to the end of this fight getting victory.
Yep. Exactly what Jordan just said. Yep. You gotta make him think you're gonna go to the body and then come up. And I think Hellowood's doing a good job of that. I'm a fan of that, actually, what Jaden just did. I do that all the time if it's in actual boxing. You just give him little taps and then you throw something hard, like off tempo from the taps. Ooh, nice move. There you go. Straight. Yep. Oh, that was nice. That was the best sequence from Hello World.
Yep.
He got out of range, and then he was like, oh, come right back in.
He got Jaden a little comfortable and he took the pace back.
Box on.
Yeah, I mean, that all came off of creating that angle, though, right? He, like, pivoted out and then was able to land off of that.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Ooh, nice. That actually works. I'm also a fan of that. You can put your shoulder on their gloves. They can't hit you. I mean, in game you can because there's no... But if you have them against the ropes and you put your shoulder on them or your forearm on them, you're going to smother their work. Especially if they're on a high guard, they can't do anything.
In
Yeah,
game, you have
that's
to use
what I
like
do.
your arm or your glove.
Yeah, you have to do too much.
Yeah, that's why I be getting caught sometimes because I confuse it with real life. I'm like, oh yeah, I should be able to just pin this guy, but
Yep.
then I'm getting hit.
That's how you know the immersion is good enough to a point. Because you're like, ah, fuck. I just got hit with something stupid because I shouldn't have because I have him pinned, but yeah, it just slips past.
Curious if he's tired.
Jaden said he gave blood yesterday, so
Before this fight.
he's a little tired, but he's doing a good job keeping, like, managing his energy. He's doing a good job pressuring.
Yeah. Still up, 6 to 7.
Yeah, I would say most. That was the 6th, right?
Sorry, 6 rounds to the 7th round? Or is that the 6th round?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have... So when you're in your position, Jaden, if you're up, you now just force him to work and just look for counters.
Yep.
You're high enough up. Unless he's beating you up at range and where you have to come in and do something, just move. Look for the counters. That's the benefit. Like, that's why I don't like when certain fighters... I mean, it works for them because they just download information, but certain fighters will, like, give up the early rounds to just get information. But the benefit of banking the early rounds is now you're forcing your opponent to have to do something to win, right? Jaden can quit. Like, he can just walk around, just survive, and he wins the fight. So it makes Hello World more desperate, and then that lets Jaden be able to pick when he wants to fight and when he doesn't, because he can just move out of the way, or he can try to look for a counter.
You can also bait him into thinking that he's taking a round off, turn it up whenever he wants to.
Yeah, you can see them on Jaden's rear hand where he keeps it. It's a lot of the time too far up that you can get a hook behind it, or you can put the glove behind it and go for a cross.
How he stands against other people.
There you go. Yeah, I think Shala's best work has been coming off, like, when he's fighting at range and then when he gets to the body. Ooh. Right on the liver. This is your range, I don't know if you let him dictate it.
Yeah, Hello World taking advantage of those high arms or
Yep.
body shots.
Yeah, he set that up and then he got 2 punches up top from it. Ooh, 43 on the hook.
Yeah, hands down, backing up.
Yeah, Hello World might be rusty from not playing too much, but I mean, what we've seen in the last 3 rounds, like, it shows why he's a top player, right? Like, he's making adjustments, even though he's not someone that comes from a boxing background. You could see him thinking and like trying to figure out new ways to open up his opponent.
He's broken up. And I'll say this, like, especially when you don't have the, how do I say this without insulting anyone? Whenever you don't get, like, the toughness aspect involved in it, you get to see how boxing is very much like a thinking man's sport at a level. Because when it becomes the chess game, you see a lot of guys, like, game planning and focus come through. You know? There's a lot of guys that aren't necessarily, like, fantastically good boxers. They get a long way because of their willingness to get hit and their toughness. Like Rolly Romero is a good example.
Yep. Mayorga, you got Pitbull Cruz, yeah, a lot of those guys. Yep. Ooh, nice. Keep your range. Yep, fire here. That's your range.
Yeah, Hello World is definitely improving in this later part of the fight. It's just a matter of how much time he's got to work at this point.
No, I agree with you.
6-2. Just going.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah, that would be good. That's how you'd be able to do that as well. Problem with unofficial scorecard, it's kind of hard to score fights these days. I mean, you see the damage, but then you think one person's way up and they're somehow lost by a lot.
Yeah, if we implemented something like that, I wouldn't do an entirely scorecard. I would give an extra point or something to the fighter. In a situation like this.
Nice. Oh, he's hurt. Go to the body, right there, it's open.
Yeah,
There we go, right on the liver. I mean, it does though. I beat someone by like 400 damage. Their punish bar never went, like, barely went up, and my punishment was like maxed out, and I won the round by like 400 damage.
Yeah, that's the scoring is way off. I keep saying that. Way off.
Yeah, I've been benefiting a lot by trying to time the rounds myself and sort of ignoring the punishment bar and just making sure that I am throwing more punches per minute just to stay above it.
There you go.
In the absence of knockdowns, of course.
Let him take the round.
Yeah, Jaden's gonna walk into something if he keeps pressuring too much. Well, or he gets it. It's one or the other.
That's the game right there. Like when you just come forward and you just start wailing hooks, the game allows you to do that.
Yeah, Hello World wasn't doing enough to create space, so. But in that, when Jaden was coming forward, he was catching him with that move-in damage a bit, so that's why his punishment bar was higher. I thought Jaden was going to get caught with something. He just landed first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. At this point in the
You're
game, you have to
fine,
understand you're not going to be able to really punish them for walking forward, throwing hooks. So you just have to get your straights off and then get completely out of the way.
I mean,
I make them beat them up.
Jaden wasn't doing anything wrong there.
No, not at all.
No,
not at all.
no.
Yeah.
No, we're not saying he's doing anything wrong. I just said that's the game that
Yeah.
allows you to do that. Yeah. Like you could just walk forward.
Realistically, he would have got punished more, but it's not that he was. Yeah. Which
Or-
is like if you can get away with it and you're going to do it, and in a boxing sense, you should do it. But
Okay,
Yeah.
ready?
Yeah. Well, there's also the world where he keeps Hello World against the ropes and is able to like work the body or like keep the hooks there.
absolutely.
It's just, yeah. Unfortunately, I really wish, and I think it's like impossible, but like the limitless system where you can push people back, like move the gloves and stuff. I really wish you can get like a push shot to its max and just like be able to keep people off you with the straight. I think that would, or like move their head back more, like with the head bob, but like actually keep their body back. 'Cause that's the only way you're really going to be able to even come close to realism. No, I agree. I know. I'm not saying you can. That's why I'm saying it's like it would be something if I like had infinite money to make VR the best. It would be full body tracking, and then putting limitless to like the maximum they possibly can.
Yeah, you have unlimited money, man.
I wish.
Hello, it's unfortunate, but I'm assuming you can hear me, but when you're in these positions where you're kind of like measured and not doing a whole lot, that benefits Jaden. Both on the round and the fact that it's like 6 rounds in his favor.
I mean, it makes sense. I didn't think it was something that was like actually feasible. It's just one of those things that would be in an ideal scenario.
So if they did both have ring size room scale, would you have to do something to make the limitless go all the way out, or would it just adapt room scale?
He just pop shotting them away now.
He's see what Jaden's doing to maintain the distance is what I'd like to see how the world be able to adapt. His longer jab him, and then just step back right there, jab, move.
Yeah. I think he got away from that in the beginning because he was getting countered every time.
I think he's just tired.
Well,
Just fair.
that's the biggest part. Yeah.
Yeah. This is it now that I'm sort of entering the more coachy aspect of it. I'm emphasizing cardio so much because if he was able to establish an early lead and then adapt as the fight went on, he would have an easy time. But he's been at an uphill battle from like the fourth round on at this point. Doing well, but not doing enough to get a considerable lead on
Yeah.
Jaden.
And
But
most of
he's
the-
doing what we want, right? We're seeing this is always like a nice change of pace to see people keeping it clean, actually boxing, not seeing 6 knockdowns like in the last 4 rounds. So, yeah, I'm not saying like anything against what you're saying. I'm just like, yeah, I'm enjoying this fight a lot compared to some of the other stuff I've seen.
No,
recently.
for sure. And Jaden did
The last two-
fantastic work getting that early lead.
I feel it. Hello, world.
most of the things that you could do to adjust at this point are the things that you see, like, yeah, it's just cardio. You need to do it like a really high pace.
Yeah.
And even then, there's still the chance of Jaden
Seconds
adjusting
out.
back.
Yeah. It's not just making those reads and adjusting once or twice. It's being able to make those adjustments and continue that
Yeah.
consistently at a higher pace than the other guy.
Yeah, This is
That's
really
the
good
answer.
though. This feels like I'm watching like a high level boxing match.
Absolutely. No, this is what PCL is all about.
No, yeah, this is a great match.
Jaden said he gassed out trying to switch it up because we said his jab was predictable. But if you're gonna gas out anywhere boxing related, better in VR than in real life. Gonna get caught with something. Because that Jaden, I think he's still actively training. I'm actually not sure, but he has trained and sparred and had some fights before.
Yeah, I bet if you counted everyone's messages in TCL, Jaden is going to be top 5 people that's
Oh, sure.
involved in the server.
Oof. Honestly, I'd like to see Jaden work the body more.
Yeah, I think it's been open to him a lot of the time.
Got him right in the temple.
It's like I don't have to.
Right there. No, that what I liked about that exchange right there, he was measured, right? He threw the jab, landed, and then he didn't rush
Poked a
it.
couple.
Yep.
He measured it, poked a couple, and then there it is.
From what I see,
Good
sometimes
eye.
a lot of people don't go to the body because what I'm seeing is a lot. It's easier to counter somebody who goes to the body a lot. So that's why a lot of people, like, so if you notice, that's why Jaden is not really going to the body. Everything is just head hunting, because going to the body right now leaves him exposed. So I don't know why is that.
Yeah.
Is there a
Someone to
delay in the
trade,
game?
yeah.
Yes, sometimes it feels like it's delayed. It's like a person could just wait and then see it happen and then counter you. So that's why a lot of people don't like going to the body.
Yeah, the biggest reason you mentioned, the short hooks are part of the problem. It's because they could just wait, eat a body shot, and then smack you in the temple for 70 damage.
Yeah,
and they
that's
get
really
movement
the
damage.
only problem. In my opinion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. There.
On the other side of that, though, I think it gives a lot more weight to feints to the body, because they will absolutely go for counters to that, because the counters are still a reward.
Yep.
It's just harder to sell those, I feel like, sometimes, because it takes the whole body to feint to the body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I told Jordan the other day.
Establish it.
Yep. I mean, even if they get you with something, right? You go to the body, you get caught twice. Like, give them that. Like, pretend you're going to go to the body again. They're just going to look for the counter and then give them something else. Like, it doesn't always have to be a counter. Counters don't always have to be off of something you did right. It can also be exploiting what you did wrong to set up the right thing.
Yep.
Body stuns stick out. If someone gets stunned to the body, they're going to pay attention to that for the rest of the round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when is the Zoda Lord nerf coming in? We were talking about it the other day.
I think that Zoda Lord is he has a secret PayPal account with Trim, and he's just sending him money every update, keep him above water. Joking, obviously. TCL lawyers have informed me to tell everyone I'm joking when I say that.
So what is the potential fix for that going to the body and getting hit with those short little hooks? Yeah.
I mean, and some sort of land first mechanic. They got it. But nerfing the hooks is the only real fix to the game, I think.
I think real power hooks shouldn't be nerfed at all. I think that the short hooks need to be a little bit nerfed. Just because some guys can just lean into you and then move their head a little bit with like a short hook and get unrealistic amount of power from it. But I don't even blame them. I just blame the damage system at that point.
Yeah, 200% buff the jabs. I agree. Yeah, that's like one of those things where, in theory, there's a lot of stuff you would want to see that could fix this, but then in reality, the way we can measure and classify punches is not accurate. Oof, nice pressure here.
Yeah, there's no train from San Diego to Sacramento. There's a whole bunch of things that police would do to make that train ride really nice, but I don't build the
I feel like the easiest way to get an understanding of how it should be is just watch a boxing match. You will see short hooks being effective, but you won't see them being like the type of punch that will sway a fight, in a huge extent. Over a period of time, you see them having effect, but someone won't be able to like get on the inside, throw a short hook, really, really hurt a guy, and then turn the tide of a fight. Whereas in the game, they're disproportionately rewarded at this point. And I wouldn't even say at this point. I feel like credit where credit's due. Trin has done a good job of Trin and Carbon, of course, have done a good job of making it more realistic.
I think it's all about Dave, actually. I think Trin is just like...
It's actually all Dave.
Yeah.
Trin's last name is Fart. And Carbon's been making to himself. But more importantly, Trin's last name is Fart. F-A-R-T. So...
for somebody who hasn't been active for a while, Hello's been doing a really good job of keeping up the pace as well.
I was just about to say that.
You got tired. Hello, I want you to do that at the start of the next round. I have faith in you. It is the last one.
Go crazy.
We'll be active. Don't worry, Rico.
Do or die in the first 10 seconds.
Yeah. Raise your adrenaline, Hello. Do 20 breaths where you just go... Do that 20 times and then come out swinging.
Seconds out. Okay, get ready. Box on.
If he passes out, that's his problem.
Boy, that was a bunch of high numbers right there.
I think like 4 of those were counters because Jaden was throwing back.
I think Jaden wasn't ready right at the beginning. It touched and then went straight into going.
He's down for it now, though.
See, look at the numbers on those short hooks.
Yeah.
Look at this. He could get a TKO right now. And this is what I was talking about with the game. You barrage forward, you just get hooks, and whoever gets there first lands. I think Eddie called that out in the room.
Yep.
Let's go.
You're saying hello world hooks or short hook?
Just watch when he comes in and those barrage of short hooks. Look at the numbers that happen on those.
Yeah,
That seems like they're kind of committed though. Like maybe not the first couple, but like the last knockout, those were full committed.
Yeah, if I'm Hello World, just go for it. He's got it. He could get a TKO here. Well, I don't know why he's sitting there boxing.
I think he gassed himself out with that. Oh.
No. I don't know why he's
How did
boxing.
that land for 67?
Yeah,
See what I'm saying? Listen, I'm telling y'all what I see when I'm playing the game. You just throw a looping hook right there. Boom. The guy does high damage. No strategy whatsoever.
Yeah, if he has anything left, he needs to go for it. 1,000%.
He needs to go for it. He just needs to go for it. Just start swinging the hooks. Just start swinging short hook.
And Jaden needs to clinch spam.
Ooh, nice pivots. Yeah.
Yeah, he's moving
Just keep
good.
going. Hello World. If you just start firing no hooks, get dropped, he gets dropped. So what? He can still get a
Yeah.
TKO. All
Losing
that
a
good work,
decision
dude.
and losing by TKO is not that.
Yep, just throw. Hello, just throw. Just throw. Up and high and low. Just
Yeah,
keep chasing. Boom.
Okay.
Keep the
Switch
shot.
short.
you're not losing brain cells.
There you go. Look all that damage he's getting. He's rolling shots, still getting damage.
Yeah, no more straights.
Jaden needs to stop trading. Just take the
Yeah.
fight.
Bunga,
You win.
I feel
Super
a little
Dave
bad
Bunga,
for
Bunga.
Jaden. We're kind of mean on him right now.
No,
Nah,
I mean, no.
again, I'm just doing it just to call out what's happening with the game. Like, look at all
Oh,
those
yeah.
high numbers he's getting just from just throwing those short hooks. It's nothing against Jaden, nothing against nobody. We had a great fight. Now we're just seeing like he almost got a TKO when Hello World just came out there, just started throwing a barrage of punches like that.
Oh, I thought there was like 10 seconds still left, or more than 10 seconds. That was a good fight.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Beautiful fight. Hello World almost got his TKO at the last round.
Yeah, I mean he was landing for open shots,
Yeah.
but yeah, some of the damage was a little disproportionately high. But that's the game in general. But even leading it before that round, like yeah, look, there's rounds he does more than a 1K damage. Was in it the whole time. It just like yeah, some of the rounds are super close. It didn't give up at any point. Kept trying to go.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you, both of you.
Bad telling him to go crazy, and then Hello World's like dying on the floor now.
Yeah, I would take a break after that, Jaden. Especially since he did rounds before. It's well deserved. Thank you to everyone who watched. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for my fellow commentators. I think we're gonna end it off there.
It was a good one.
Yep, good